I've never had a conversation with a mentor or adult here where they, would break it down to me in terms of what we're dealing with. I do remember certain instances in high school where a couple of teachers were trying to tell me more about the culture and the country itself here. And they told me pretty awful and racist things that I wish I've never heard.
Racial conversation wasn't something that they had themselves, like especially my parents. Like they were, African immigrants. They came here. They had like their mindset and how they view things. Like the conversation of race was never a thing. They just believed like just work hard and everything else would just come with that. They didn't really see like the systematic stuff. Like they had some awareness of racism, but it wasn't like a conversation that was had at the dinner table. But I wish they like made me more aware of it and like gave me the conversation of like how to be more compassionate. I think my progression of how I see things now would have been a lot quicker. Most of my experiences have just been things that I've seen and like things that I've just discussed with some of my peers, but I've never had like any adult figure really tell me about strong racial injustice to that degree. If it wasn't like class based or we talked about it in passing, it wasn't really something that I had a one-on-one conversation about.
I think when I was 5 or 6, I sat down with my parents. This was like a family gathering, and my cousin Giovanni, who's black, he's from California, was talking about his interactions, and I was like, oh, why doesn't that happen to me? And hearing the whole explanation about how different cultures are pressed down and not treated equally really was eye-opening to me, especially as like a younger child. But I'm glad that someone was able to talk to me about it, because I still know that there's kids my age now who are adults that really haven't gotten that talk with anyone with that experience or that knows about it. And I think that can really change someone's life.
Well, I always saw videos on YouTube and news about people doing that talk or saying they have to give their kid that talk. Well, with my mom, I thought, because it's my mom, I was like, she tripping. But then when I thought about it, because everybody else was scared, I was thinking I probably should have been scared. I feel like if that situation happened again and he asked the same dumb questions, I would have had the same dumb responses. If you are someone that never saw a white person and everything you heard was that they hate you and that they think you're inferior and all that, you're going to think everyone is like that. So media, I think, really pushes the negative aspect of each race. And then that's always at the back of people's mind.